Home run actually happened because I was inspired by something I read in newspapers, and I thought it would be a great idea for a project, so I brought it to my group mates.
So Matt comes and tells us that he wants to do a documentary about the homeless and how they're being treated down in Kapiolani Park and the struggles that they're going through.
So the issue is that a lot of homeless people were putting up tents down in Kapiolani Park in Waikiki, and I guess the local authorities and the people living there didn't take too kindly for that. Now, a lot of people wanted to share their stories with us, but no one really wanted to show up on camera.
But we lucked out, and we got somebody who offered to do an interview with us, and it turned out pretty good, and we condensed it into the following interview.
Okay, I'm from New York. Actually, I had a wrestling scholarship when I was younger. Worked all over the world in construction, making some pretty big dollars. I got run over on the Big Island, actually, and hurt my back, which has kind of brought me down here to see a number of different perspectives. We can't really put these guys in a category because there's so many different ways they got down here, you know, and I've seen some younger people in high school doing documentaries out here, and now I see you guys. We were just talking to a woman, Jason, right here, that's giving us a wave, and she's just an incredible person, brings lunch down here a couple times a week on her own.
We ended up being around there right at lunchtime, and there was this woman who came and she started to give all the homeless people food. She bought
A bunch of pizzas. She bought like maybe 10 pizzas from Costco, and she brought like drinks and food for them, and she does it, I heard, 3 or 4 times a week. Can you tell us about some of the problems you go through with the police and the authorities?
But I guess the biggest problem is we're really not thought of as citizens, and our rights really aren't observed as far as search and seizure. Some of the people are pulled out of their tents, taken pictures of in a demeaning way. The average person doesn't deal with that down here in the park, and I guess probably anybody could call up the ACLU and have a lawsuit, but we're not really about that. You know what I'm saying? All we want to do is be observed as citizens. I know my taxes were paid for this year, you know, and I'd like to see my rights restored. It seems a little larger political agenda, though. We got this tape right here that has stopped the Constitution, actually, which guarantees the right to sleep on the side of the road.
So I've been trying to do the research for trying to find the actual bill that says that the homeless can't sleep in the park, and I've been looking on news sites and government sites, and I can't seem to find an actual copy of the ordinance or the bill anywhere. There's a lot of letters from the government talking about the bill, and all of the newspapers like Honolulu Advertiser that I've been looking up say that the homeless have been using a loophole, but I can't seem to find the bill to find where that loophole is.
The solution, I believe, it's not going to happen in this generation. We have to be aware of it early on, and it begins at home. A lot of these people come from such a background that it's so sad, you know, just to listen to the stories of it and to try to overcome it.
While me and Cece were trying to actually get people to be interviewed, some kid goes up to Jared.
22 years old, graduated from high school, and he's homeless. He has a place he could live with his ma back in, I think, Mililani, but he doesn't want to put that burden on her, you know, have an extra person living there. And so he, by choice, goes down and stays in Kapiolani.
A lot of people that pass by the park area treat the homeless people like shit, and they already have like enough to deal with.
A lot of the joggers give them shit all the time when they're jogging by, just yell like rude things, like, you know what I mean, like get a job, bum, shit like that.
A lot of the millionaires in the Southern Cal kind of thing are the ones really raising a stink. There's so much going on in the world today. A couple of tents really isn't Watergate, and I can't believe how far it's been blown out of proportion. I hope you guys, you know, get your graduation, and I hope you guys make a difference. You know, it's not all about money. You look around all over, our professionals, our president, our Senate, our Congress, everybody's failing us, you know. And you guys, like I mentioned, the next generation, I hope you guys make a difference, and that's what fucking matters. There's my name, girl, and I appreciate your time, and
We
like
appreciate
I said, I
yours.
wish you guys the best.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, brother.